Hi guys, it's Scarlett here. I'm back with week 5 of PBA Season 1 Wi-Fi Cheetah Division, etc. I'm versing Jack or Gray, and I'm here and I'm ready. I'll just rip it off like a band-aid, honestly. This was a match. This is definitely a match, and I'm filming this about 2 hours after the match, and I'm still like not as much pissed off, but I'm still very pissed off, and I don't really regret what I end up doing in the match, because I was just very annoyed in the moment. Maybe I'll regret it later on, but right now I definitely do not. And it's mainly, a lot of it has to do with me just prepping for the match, first off, and treating it very seriously. When I was looking at my team, the one thing that I struggled a lot against was Gyarados. I don't really, like, Rotom, he is my only electric type, so if I want that quad weakness, that's really the only way I can get it. The only other way is really Colossal, so I was expecting a Gyarados lead, and from there, I mean, it's pretty free to D-Dance, doesn't really, like, have to try. I mean, once it gets, like, at least 1 or 2, that's when Tinkaton can foul play, and then I get a KO, and that's great. That's, boom, that's like a major threat just gone. So that was my main plan against Gyarados. Iron Valiant, I have Slow King for that. Assault Vested, I don't really need to invest that much physical into it. I think it could have like Leaf Blade or something, but whatever, we'll find that out later. Jumpluff, I didn't really have like much prep other than like Colossal scares it a bit, and Tinkaton can do a lot of mons can just do some damage. I assumed it was going to be like screens, Hat, just bounces, hazards. Again, Tinkaton's food, like this isn't not too hard. Gastrodon was a little threatening. I didn't think it would come, but if it did, I had an answer with Miss Magius, which is her first game, so yippee. And T-Tar was like a little threatening, but I have Great Tusk obviously, so I mean it's not too threatening. So heading into this match, so I lead Tinkaton because I'm expecting Gyarados and it does lead. And the Intimidate, I fake out. The Intimidate puts me a little off because I'm like this, not Moxie. On a D-Dance set? Okay, whatever. So fake outs obviously didn't work and do all that, leftovers. So I foul play. This is bulky. I should not be doing 19 to a Gyarados. This should be at least doing like 30, 40. Even with a -1, this should still be doing like 30 or 40. So that's insane. That's insane. This tells me it's at least max HP. I don't know, I didn't do like specific calcs because I figured it would just start D-Dancing and then I could do my thing. It goes for Whirlpool. And I was like, okay, that's really cool tech because, you know, you could trap something. And I think this is a really good mon to trap, especially if you don't have D-Dance. Then I'm like, oh, shit, I mean, this could like knock me out. This could really, like, Tinkaton can T-Wave. Tinkaton has a lot of utility for my team. Gigaton Hammer, especially threatening to Hat, so I'm a little scared at this point because Whirlpool is very threatening. Very threatening. And I just foul play again, because I mean, why not? Goes for Taunt, which, okay, fine. Like, maybe they thought I had T-Wave, which, I mean, I did. I did have T-Wave, but I didn't really. I figured it would start D-Dancing, which is, again, misplay on my part, arguably. And I just foul play again. Then it goes for Thunder Wave. And at this point, well, I don't know if I can. I think this is coming out after. At this point, this only took like an hour. Literally, the game had just, like, I think 70 minutes ago, the game was over. So I'm coming off of a bad playoff loss where I could have arguably won the game had I made a couple of adjustments. So the loss was arguably on me, right? So I'm coming off that. So to have to play against, what is this, Whirlpool, Taunt, Thunder Wave, and I think the last move is Protect. You're gonna see them go for Protect. To have to deal with that directly, I mean directly after a heartbreaking playoff, or not really heartbreaking, I'm kind of playing that up, but a bad playoff loss is not fun. Not fun, especially because now I don't have anything to do with Gyarados, because Miss Magius doesn't have Thunderbolt. I didn't think Miss Magius would have to deal with this. So I'm kind of in a weird scenario where I don't have a play. Like, the only thing I can do is just kind of stay in and like pray. So here's the Protect. I get, you know, paralysis. It doesn't really matter in this turn, but like, unfortunate. Protect again, and then I get double paralyzed, and I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do right now? Because if paras are gonna keep happening, Titangs can't really stay in, right? Titangs would probably normally wall this. Probably would. But because of T-Wave paralysis, I can't really do much. So I switch into this Whirlpool. I forgot ghosts can switch if they're trapped. That always just kind of like flies by me every single time. But I figured at this point okay, T-Bolt's probably gonna come out. You know, they're probably scared of T-Bolt, so they're probably gonna go into Gastrodon. Even though I don't have Thunderbolt, obviously. So they go for Protect into Energy Ball. And at this point, I'm just so, like, once I saw the Protect come out and no switch, I was like, alright, I don't really have a good answer. Maybe they'll switch this turn or something, but they don't, and then another T-Wave lands, and now I'm paralyzed. So I'm like, fuck, I gotta switch into Colossal, because at least I can possibly get Rock Blast, possibly get 5 turns, because they taunt here. Which I tried to go for Rocks, because I thought, you know, the game was gonna keep going. Paralysis, straight into Paralysis, great. Whirlpool happens, not really too worried. Another Paralysis, I click Rock Blast on both those turns. Taunt's fine, taunt again. Rock Blast hits once, twice, that's it. So mine looks outstanding so far. I'm just, like, this is the least fun I've had in a Pokemon game in a while, which is saying a lot. And now he makes the double into Gastrodon, and, you know, at this point, I probably should have expected another meme set, quote-unquote meme set. Like, okay, if we want to define a meme set is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be a fun set for both parties involved, where it's something unexpected, but the most important part is that it's fun for both players. That is a meme set. A set that's never ran, but it's funny, and it's fun. How is Whirlpool Protect Thunderwave Taunt a fun set? How is that by any means fun? And like I said, I think if you had Whirlpool Taunt, I don't, like, Protect and another move, or like not Protect, or even Thunderwave and another move, just not Protect, like, I just don't understand this. At this point, this Gastrodon can win, because Curse, I don't have a good switch in, right? The only guy I have is Miss Magius, and at this point I'm like, alright, he's probably going to go for Earthquake because I'm a water type. Goes for Liquidation, which KOs. Like, I don't know what to say. At this point, the only thing I can hope for is, like, Psychic dropping, or at this point I was like, maybe he'll double into T-Tar. Doesn't. Focus Blast isn't going to do anything. Doesn't even get the drop. So, like, at this point, I don't even know what to do. Earthquake's not going to KO me, and it's at 50%. Recover can bring it back to near 100%, which he does. And at this point, the game's over. I can't win. I can't beat this Gyarados set. I can't beat this set because Miss Magius is down. So I don't have a way to beat it. The only thing I can hope for is a crit. I don't get the crit, because why would I get the crit? Shuckleberry isn't going to save me. So at this point, it's very frustrating. I have to Dragon Dance and hope for a crit next turn, and then from there, maybe I can sweep, but that's not very likely. I don't get the crit. EQ KOs me. And I forfeit. I don't forfeit often, and I try not to, because in my opinion, forfeiting is like the worst you can do. Forfeiting to me is very disrespectful. And like I said, I don't think I've forfeited a match in probably over a year. So to forfeit this match, just I don't really care if this is gonna be an 0-3 loss. It should be a 6-0, right? I should lose 0-6. There's no way I could beat this set. Because I don't have a grass type move besides from Miss Magius, which died. I'm not opposed to meme sets. I like meme sets. I think meme sets can be fun, especially when both parties are in agreement that, like, okay, you're gonna bring something that's a meme or something. Like, to me, like, a perfect example of like what's not a meme set in my opinion, but like is a very out there set, is bulk up, body press, power trip, Corviknight. To me, that's a fun set. It's not a meme set because there's a lot of viability around it and it can be ran, but that is a fun set, not a meme set. A meme set to me is like physical Glaceon, or even special Gyarados, something that you don't really expect at all. But it's funny. It's a joke. That's a meme set. A meme set is not stall. It's not adding stall to a mon that doesn't have stall. Especially a mon like Gyarados, which is very offensive. So it's like, oh, you're playing, but it's I don't know how to explain it, and like, I hope I'm making sense. I mean, if you think I'm in the wrong, great. I don't really care. I'm not in the best mood to really be like, oh, I should have not forfeited. I'm not in that mood right now. I'm just very pissed off. And like I said after the match, like, I really hope we play again, and I sincerely mean that. I very much mean that. I really do hope we play again. Because I will be very ready for some bullshit like this. For some fucking Gyarados stall. That's insane to me. I'm sorry, but then, okay. Like, I was very prepared for this matchup, and like a large part of me, a large reason why I'm pissed off is because I thought Dragon Dance Gyarados was for sure coming. That thing just owns my team. If it gets +2, it wins. It just wins. And I don't have a lot of things that can really switch in to it. Right? If it sets up on a mon like Titangs, or like a mon like Slowking, if it sets up on either of those mons, it can win. Right? I don't understand why that set doesn't come, and why this taunt Thunder Wave Protect Whirlpool set comes instead. Like, to me, that just doesn't make sense. It just does not make any sense to me. And that's a large reason why I'm pissed off. But the other reason is just stall. Why would you bring Gyarados Whirlpool Thunder Wave Protect and then be like, it's a meme set. I didn't really have an idea with Gyarados. I already had 5, so I just picked out 1. Why would you, like, there are many times, right, I know I'm going off on a tangent, and you have full ability to click off the video. I don't really care right now. I've been in scenarios where I have 5 mons, and I don't really know what to do with my 6. Hell, I'll be in scenarios where I have 4 mons, and I don't know what to do with the other 2. I don't bring 2 meme sets. I bring glue mons. I bring mons that support what I'm doing. That if this mon goes down, I can just bring it in, or another sweeper, or a cleaner. Like, Meme sets are funny when both people are in on the joke. Meme sets are not funny when both people aren't in on the joke and both people or one person brings some fucking stall. That's not a meme. That's not memes are funny. Memes are jokes that get passed along to other people. How is Taunt Thunderwave Whirlpool funny? How is that funny to anybody? I mean, hey, I mean, maybe it's making me bitch and maybe that's funny, but that's weird, first off. But, like, oh my god. I don't know. I don't know what else to say, man. GG's, like I said, I really, really do hope we meet again. I mean that in the fullest. But GG's. See you guys later, and peace.